Good morning, guys. It is Alicia, aka Crafty Owl, and welcome to Crafty Advent 2023 Day 1. I've loved seeing you, some of you already over in the chat, letting me know where you're from. Welcome, welcome. I did have some that I starred while I was waiting. First off, I had a couple people mention like they might have messed up the time. These will all be 9:30 a.m. Central. I see also some of you have opened your advent calendars for the day. No spoilers in the chat, please, but I hope that you loved what you got. And I just had this final one that I want to highlight before I get to crafting. Stampin' Bobby told about a time when she was young and had opened gifts and then didn't enjoy it. So I probably told this one before, but when I was younger, my sister had her own job and she got us Christmas presents, and I unwrapped what she got me, which was a Swatch watch, and I was so thrilled, and I wrapped it back up, and I also felt pretty guilty and couldn't enjoy that present. So I'm right there with you, Bobby. So if you haven't yet watched yesterday's intro, what we're going to be doing today are opening 3 Crafty Advent calendars: Crafter's Companion, Spellbinders, and Tailored Expressions. And then we're going to do a little choosing with a little random wheel or a random wheel name ticker. And I'm going to create with one of them. Now, as I get into crafting, I won't be able to look at the chat as much as I can't even really now, but if you need me specifically, like you want me to know something or answer something, please go ahead and type Alicia or Crafty Owl in all caps in front of your message. Now you can also, if you're on a desktop, you can start typing @CallMeCraftyOwl, and it should let you tag me. So that pops right up too, and it's easy for me to see. Let's see if we have anything yet. I love that I have some international friends watching. Just to recap, the daily tag giveaways are open internationally, but unfortunately, the final big giveaways of the extra advent calendars are only US because of the size and weight. Later on, speaking of the giveaway, later on, I will give you the secret word of the day that you'll need to write down. I did have some people ask me how they should keep track of it. And the final form, I will have a spot for each day for you to enter the words, and there will be a little section for bonus words. So if I were you, I would have probably put like kickoff and wrote the word I gave you yesterday, and today, day 1, and write the word I give you today. Now, if you miss a day, that's fine. It's just each word you get correct is one entry into those final drawings. All right. Let's go ahead. I want to go to my overhead quickly. Just a reminder that it is the first of the month, so the new sheet load of cards is out. In front of me is the printable and the set that I made for December. Tomorrow I'll be back to show you how I made these, and my team of collaborators will be joining me with their first sets. But I say, let's go ahead and get into this. Let's bring in those... let's bring in the advent calendars. I did just see a question about Danny's channel. She is in the chat if you see her channel name here. Let me see if I can. Danny, if you can just put the name of your channel, which is actually just her screen name, and then you should be able to look for it later. But you can always reach out and I can send that to you. Okay, let's start. Why don't we just start with the one on the bottom, the Spellbinders. All right, and yesterday I found day 1, but there it is. Okay, are we ready? Let's see what we got. Oh. Got like a double door here. Oh, it looks like a little VW bug, maybe. Ooh, there's a little circle there. Don't want to lose that. So yeah, like a little VW looking car. And there's some, does it make an ornament? Because there's like some kind of hanger and a little, like something that makes a bow. Oh, look inside the door. Oh, thank you so much. Perfect. That's a huge help. Oh, so that isn't a hanger. It ties the present on the top of the car. Good thing. Good thing. No, Renee, you don't have to write your comment in all caps if you write Alicia or Crafty Al in all caps. The rest of your comment can be lowercase. All right, so we have the little car for Spellbinders. We'll go to Crafter's Companion next. And yeah, you can put the word question too in all caps. That works. Just something to get my attention. Okay, here's door 1. Hopefully they have a little picture too of what it should look like. Catherine, I didn't take everything out of the package. I did because there are some itty bitty things in there. I didn't want to lose them. If it's something I'm missing, like I didn't get it, let me know. All right. And then here we have a little embossing folder. You know, I love butterflies in crafting, but not necessarily in real life, right? Cute. And finally, I got this thing. Oh, so I got this calendar from Tailored Expressions, and yesterday I did dig through to find number 1, and luckily I did because it was at the very bottom of the box, so I would have had to shuffle through there a while. Now, if this is something that is like printed and there's a coupon code, I will take it off screen to look at it and cover up anything important first. Oh goodness. Hold on. Let me know what I missed. I don't see anything else in that opening. All right. Roberta, I talked about it yesterday. So the Tailored Expressions one was a pre-order. The other ones are still available. I have some links in the description box. Oh, did I put it back in there? Sorry, I'm trying to read comments and do this, but this is getting a little hectic. All right. Oh, thank you. Yes, I will probably want that. Thank you, guys. All right. All right, this is not printed. Let's see what we got from TE. So it looks like layered stencils to, let's put them together, see if we can kind of figure it out. Make sure I got all the fronts. So I don't know if you can see it, but you would layer them together. This would actually make a really cute tag. So maybe let's cross our fingers today that we get the TE, because that would fit perfectly on there. All right. I know last year some people were having problems. I don't know with the Crafter's Companion one, but things falling through. I don't see anything else in that opening of mine, but who knows? Maybe after this is all open, after this is all over and I can open up the back, maybe some things will have fallen through. All right. Let's go ahead. Now what I'm going to do is share my little wheel of names, but it's actually a wheel of Crafty Advent goodness. So here that is, and I put in each of the companies twice, and then I have artist choice and viewer's choice twice. So if we hit viewer's choice, I will put up a poll for you to decide. And if we hit artist choice, then I will decide. So I think what I'll do too, like as I draw them, I will kind of get rid of that one temporarily, you know, because there's 2 of each, just so it might cut down on getting more than, you know, like 2 Spellbinders in a row, you know. So we want to kind of spread the love. So let's go ahead and find out what I'll be working with today. Spellbinders it is. For now. All right. I can stop our share. Don't forget, I will be giving away the tag at the end of the video, or the end of the live, and I will have a form for you to fill out for that. Okay, so Spellbinders 1, so we're going to be putting the little card together with the present, which, yes, it will make a cute tag too. And yesterday we picked out the colors we're going to use. We chose the number 11 card together. I went ahead and put them in my box all together. And in case we have any stamps that we have to color, I did get out some coordinating Olo markers, and I pre-cut some pieces in those colors and got out some white and black for the card bases. So I think today for the car, I will just use the standard tag here to do that. And let's go ahead and we'll cut our base from white. While I have my cardstocks out, I did have somebody leave a comment yesterday underneath the video wanting to know if I knew the Gina K Designs equivalents of these colors. Now, they're not exact matches, but from the cardstocks I have, I would say Craft for this one. Wild, oh, here, I'm not showing it. I did my face. Craft for that one. Wild Dandelion for the yellow. Cherry Red for the red. Tomato Soup for the orange. And Fresh Asparagus for the green. So if that helps you, but you can just find some that kind of look like the card does, which Tina wants to know. These are from Sarah Renee Clark's Color Cube boxes. And I showed that yesterday too, how I picked it. It's 2 big boxes of cards and it has photos and then color combos that go along with that. Now, one thing I did notice somebody said, oh, here. Let me see if I can find Trisha's. Trisha said, could mix the stencils with the present die. Definitely. I think today, just because it's the first one to get through it, I'll just do the Spellbinders. But my plan is to only use what I've gotten in the Advent calendar. So as we go along in the month, I will be mixing and matching more. Like especially, if I need like a shape die or something like that. All right. I don't think we need the inks for this. So I will go ahead and we will die cut. Oh, you know what? I want to look at that picture again, just so I can get an idea of what it should look like. All right. So we need our little car. Maybe some black for the tires. All right. I'm just going to cut it. I'll bring in, I don't usually bring in my die cutter, but since I have so much to cut, this will give you guys something to watch instead of me just being off screen doing it. I did get the magic mat, but I have not been brave enough to try it yet. So it's still my beat up plates. All right, so we'll have our base, and then I think I need to get out the black cardstock. I'm going to have a disaster here at the end. All right. I'm going to cut the little tires from this. Where's the link to fill in? So for now, Renee, you are just going to need to keep track of them if you have just a piece of paper or maybe a note on your phone to just keep track of them. And then at the end of the month, I will come back with the instructions on how you will submit those to me. And hopefully that helped. And I have not given the secret word of the day yet, so you haven't missed it. Oh, it looks like I have to cut the tires in different parts here. I think I will cut the inside first. This might not be the best thing, but when you're thinking on the fly, it's easiest. I'm going to cut out the centers. I think that's what the tires do. right. Now I have my centers cut out. So I'm going to bring in the larger die and my Scotch removable tape. And, oh, is that what I was supposed to do? That looks like a pretty skinny tire. Sorry, I should probably keep this over here. Oh, you know what? They cut that. Never mind. They actually cut that out of something different and put it on top. So that's what we'll do. Sorry, I got to recut these now. We do not need the removable tape right now. Some of you are. Thank you. Yes, you're all out there looking out for me. Yes. All right. I need somebody here beside me who can, like, I need a Mr. Producer for sure. Keep me on track here. Welcome to membership, Susan. Thank you so much for your support. And now one exception to my cardstock and ink rule are white and black, of course, but also metallic. So I am going to go over and see if I can find a little metallic paper to use for the rim of my tires. So this I do have to go away for. All right, this was nice and handy. I'm not sure tire rims are holographic, but this was right where I could grab it easily. And now let's cut the correct thing. Thank you, Deborah. Yes, I know it happens to us all, but when you're live, it's a little bit embarrassing. But yes, now everybody will know that that is not the hole for the tire. All right. Now we have our tires. Okay. And off to the side, this is a magnet sheet, and this is actually a kid's baking tray. This is like a kid's, fake baking tray from IKEA. I'm just going to put my dies here while I'm working so I don't lose anything like I almost did the strap for the car. Okay. Speaking of the car, I think I will make, how about a Christmas red bug? All right. And while I'm thinking of it, each of the words of the day will usually have something to do with either the item I got out of the calendar or maybe what we create. But for today, our secret word inspired by this car, and I know it's not an official bug, but our secret word is going to be bug, B-U-G. So I'm going to write that down on my sheet so I don't forget. You guys might want to write that down as well. All right. Oh, look at that, and the door even opens. Maybe. Ah, my window fell out. That's okay though, right? Okay, you know what? Maybe I wasn't supposed to tear that because now everything's falling apart. No, I think I'm going to recut that. I think that was just supposed to look like it can open, but I shouldn't have actually torn it. I want to make sure my tag is cute for the winner. All right. Now, I do know that the window should fall out, but we will not open that door again, okay? But there's a look at that. And let's see, what if we do the gift in green? Oh, Catherine, I'm so sorry about your windows. And then also, I might see if I can find some acetate quickly. But yeah, maybe if I pop it up, I will. We'll see what happens when we go to put it together, right? Oh, so the present, I thought maybe it would be the overall die, you know, and then it would just kind of emboss the area where the lid was and where the bottom was, but it is two separate pieces. So make sure I keep a hold of those. And for the rope, I'm going to use the Toffee cardstock, the rope and the bow. While I'm doing this, some of you are already doing it, but, you know, definitely if you just have general questions you want to put out there, I know that we're going to have many knowledgeable, crafty friends in the chat that can help you out. So you can put other questions as well. They don't have to always be addressed to me. I know that very friendly people are in this chat. I think this magnetic tray off to the side is going to be a very good idea. And it has this little die that cuts for you into the door, but I'm going to leave that off. I'm just going to make this a card tag. And I think everything is cut now. So let's see if we can get this thing put together. I think my tag would go this way. Well, wait, maybe it needs to be traveling. No, I like it this way. I think we'll put it traveling on there. And I'm going to pull back in that box again. And, okay, I wanted to know, I didn't know if the tires would go underneath the little covers or not, but they do go on top. I'm going to get out my Barely Art liquid glue here. Zoom in a little bit while I try to put this together. And I'm going to put the glue on the back of the tire first, I guess just on the top edge. Maybe my glue bottle got clogged. Oh, good. Oh, there we go. Thought I wasn't able to glue anything today. And then there's kind of like a little ledge where this just cozies right up into. That's really nice. You know, it helps you figure out where exactly you need to put the circle. So that's nice. Get the other tire on there. Renee, I mentioned it earlier, but I do want to just remind everyone not to give away the secret word. So once I say it, please do not leave any kind of comments or chats that point it out in the comments. Unfortunately, if I find you doing that, I have to disqualify you because I really, again, like I said yesterday, I want the people watching to be the ones that are winning. Now, I do want to point this out as well. Like Catherine has used the word bug, but Catherine hasn't, that's just because that's in her conversation. That's just how she's using it. She's not, putting it in all caps, putting stars around it, pointing arrows to it that it's a secret word. Because I know some of these words you're definitely just going to use in your comments or while we chat, and that is okay. Get this little fiddly bit here. All right, I'm going to need something to help me with that, I think. Let's see if I bring in my embelly jelly stick and put this on the back. It does not want to stick to that metallic paper. I'll try to do it with my fingers, see if we can get it aligned. I think that looks pretty. I think that looks close enough. Sorry, had to be a little quiet there while I concentrated. I think those rims look cute. I think that'll be good. All right, now let's figure out how we're going to put that present on there. They kind of have it behind there. Okay. Let me go get some acetate. I'll try that. I'll see. About putting some behind there. Now, I did see some of you say earlier that you have opened your advent calendars because you have them. Have any of you created with them yet? Did anybody go ahead and open them all? Because I know that that is tempting. And had I not planned this series, that might be what I did as well. All right. I don't know if I've tried my Barely Art glue on my clear cardstock yet. Hopefully this will stick. And let's put a little block on this for just a minute. We'll let that dry. And I'll come over here, see if I have any big Alicias or big Crafty Owls. Oh, good, good. So it looks like, oh, awesome. Did you just put the car together or did you make something out of it? Terry, that's it. You do you, right? And Nightbot, I hope it's not spamming too many of the same comments. I tried to space them out, but it's just useful information to know. So I do have those going at intervals. And let's see. We'll go ahead and try that. And I think what I'm going to do is put some foam tape on the back of this, but because of the door openings, I won't be able to use my regular foam tape. I need smaller pieces. So I'm going to get out my trusty Stampin' Up! Dimensionals. And put those on here. Oh, I get here. I was trying to put them right behind the red, but I could do a whole one behind the tire. I wasn't even thinking. We'll put these in the smaller areas. And okay, so gotta look back over there at my. Oh, they have it going. Oh, they have it going right there in the door thing. So I'll do that too. Should have probably put this on first before I put all my dimensionals on there. Put some adhesive on the bottom. There we go. Hold that. I won't be making a shaker card today, but I bet that later on in the month, I might have some embellishments that I can turn into one. I'm just using the acetate for the windows. We might have to put our bow in a different place because I don't think I'll have room for it. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get my car on there so I can figure out where to put my gift. And on this first day, when we pick the winner of this tag, I will show you the form that needs to be filled out. Okay. I think I'm going to try. Yeah, this one, I saw somebody suggest tweezers. I think I'm definitely going to need it for this. I'm going to try to glue that lid of the gift right along the top of this, so I only have to put one thing down with the foam tape instead of two, because it would be hard to get foam tape behind this teeny tiny piece. All right, I always like to smash things down with a brick there. Excuse me. Still getting over my little illness here. Oh. Please forgive me that is not perfectly centered on there. Okay. And I think I'll put this one dimensional on the back of this. Make sure to grab. I made sure I got the lid on there as well. And I'm just going to tuck that right under there. Now, let's glue this down. Unfortunately, I can't have, like, over here on the, it shows the bow sticking up on top of the present, but I won't have room at my tag to do that. So we might just move it down a little bit, maybe right there at the lid, just so it's not going over too much. I don't always like little fiddly dies with 100 pieces, but this is pretty cute. All right. I will kind of sign the back of each one, and I'm going to mark what day it was just so when I send these out later, it's easy for me to remember. So there is, and it's hard to see on well, there you can kind of see the windows, but yeah, that added a nice touch. Maybe, you know, later on in the month, if I would have gotten a cloud stencil, I could have stenciled the background a little bit. So, all right. I need to remember from now on to sign these ahead of time. And we'll put day 1. All right. Now, let me kind of show you what the form is going to look like if you are today's lucky winner. So let me get the screen shared. In the description box below, there is a link to a Google form. So if you win today, you're going to want to click on it, and this is what the page will look like. So we will scroll down here, put your YouTube username, and that is going to be the name that shows up when you're chatting over here on the right. So for instance, here, Jane Gates would put Jane Gates. Diana Boggs, JW, put whatever shows up over in the chat because that's the records I will have, okay? Then let me know which day's tag you won. So you would let me know today, day 1. And then give me a brief description of what the tag looks like. This is just going to help me keep them straight and make sure that you get the correct one. And then I want your email address. And the only reason I want that is because if I have any questions on your mailing address or which tag you won, I can get a hold of you. And I guess now I'm going to have to type all this in to show you the rest of it. I'm just going to do these quick. They might not be correct. Okay. And then once you fill that page out, you go to next. And then you're going to give me your address. Now, international friends, this is super important. Just because our envelope addressing might look a little different, I need you to give me what you have on each line of the envelope. And there are up to 5 address lines. Everybody will need to fill out the first 3. I'll need your full name, your street address if you're in the United States, and then if you're in the US, your city, state, and zip on line 3. And then once you've filled all those out, you'll submit it, and then I'll receive it. Just a heads up that these will only, I am only using these addresses and the email address for this giveaway. I will not be sharing that information. I will not be, giving that out or using it later for anything else, just so you feel safe giving me that. Now, let's go ahead and find out who is going to win today's tag. Actually, I will leave that there so we can keep an eye on the tag. Zoom in up there. All right. What you have to do is in the chat, let me show my new. All right. Share a new screen. So today, if you want to be entered to win this tag, you need to type what you see up on the screen now. So hashtag Advent, the number 1 into the chat. I'm going to give you 2 minutes to get that in, and then we will do the drawing. Keep in mind, it needs to look exactly like it does on the screen. You need to have the hashtags, and there cannot be any spaces. Also, there's no reason to go and try to enter it 5 times because it will only give you 1 chance at the giveaway. So while I wait for those to come in, I'm going to take a drink of water. And then I did have one more thing to show you before we sign out. Now, if you have any questions, it's the time to get those in now too, because we will be saying our goodbyes here soon. Just a reminder, today's secret word was bug, B-U-G, bug. Do not give that away or share it in the comment section. Unless, of course, you're saying that was a cute tag with the bug car on it. That is totally fine. Diana, if you want to get in on the giveaway, you just need to type in hashtag Advent1 right now before my timer goes off. And Maureen, I said you did it twice because you typed it wrong. Totally fine. I just didn't want people like typing it in 10 to 20 times, you know, thinking that that was going to get them an extra entry. I totally understand wanting to make sure that you got it in and that you typed it correctly. Awesome, awesome. Let's see. It says we have 45 entries so far. Cheryl, unfortunately, I would love to be able to do that, but I'm not going to do it for this giveaway. I'm not sure what level channel member you are, but at the end of December is going to be our big channel member live with bingo, and those will be open international. Unfortunately, though, I'm not even going to go there with this because I don't want to be taking your money for a giveaway that might not even be legal. So thank you for asking. I most likely will not. I want the recipient to be able to use it however they want. So if they just want to, you know, maybe put it on a card front or use it as a tag, they can do that when they get it. All right. So are we ready? My timer went off about 30 seconds ago. And let's go ahead and find out who our lucky winner is. Got to go back over to the giveaway tool. No, get those in quick, quick, quick. All right, here we go. I'm going to draw, and our lucky winner today is going to be Jennifer Summers. Congratulations, Jennifer. Don't forget, the link to the form is in the description box below. Congratulations, and I hope to see all of you back tomorrow. But before we go, I do want to show you how I'm going to be organizing the dies that I get this month, because some of you might have these in your own stash. So I don't, today's is quite a bit, but who else, if you have any of these, I got mine when it was called Letterpress Crafts, but I think it was also Quick Cuts. You know, they had the magnetic folders. So I thought what I could do is, you know, just keep these in here. And that way, as I am creating this month, if I need something to fill in a spot, that I can just come back and see what I've already gotten. So these came in handy. I'm glad I never got rid of these. There is that. And then I'll probably, like, the other thing we got today was the embossing folder, and then the layered stencils from Tailored Expression. So I'll probably just keep these in a little baggie and just keep all the items together. So get in those final questions. Larissa has one. What time do you start the live? It is 9:30 Central. And I do already have days 1 through 5 set up on my channel. So you can go set a reminder. You just click notify me on the video. All right. Polly, I do have some links in the description box. As of yesterday, there were still some available for Crafter's Companion and the Spellbinders. Unfortunately, Tailored Expressions was a pre-order, and the few that they did have extra, they already sold out. Unfortunately not. If anybody finds something similar, let me know and I will share it. Because even today, these things would be so handy. I wish we could still get them. Maybe on eBay or something if you went that. Ellen, I did say the secret word a couple times. I will give it one more time today. It is bug, B-U-G. Future videos, though, I'm not going to say it like multiple times. You'll just have to go back and watch the replay, unfortunately. Any other questions? Okay, Maureen's having some crafty troubles. Good luck to you. Is it a small die that you lost? That's sad. All right. Well, guys, thank you. Oh, let me go back to my face while I say my goodbyes. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope that you had a great time. I hope that you're going to come back tomorrow. And don't forget to collect those secret words so you can get entered to win one of the, oh, I have the Crafter's Companion and the Spellbinders Advent to give away at the end of the month. Thank you so much, and I'll catch you later. Bye-bye, guys.